What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Subnautica. This is episode 9 now on the series. If you guys are enjoying the series, be sure to drop a like on this video and leave me a comment down in the comment section if you know where I should be going next. In the previous episode, we explored the Aurora crash site, and we found a couple of good items. So right off the bat here, what we're going to be doing first is putting in our Seamoth Depth Module Mark 1 in the upgrade slot of the Seamoth. So now we can go up to 300 meters deep. Previously, I believe it was 200, and we're going to be putting a storage module on the side of this too, right there. So now we have like a little storage container. We can kind of hide some, not hide, but keep some materials in there when we go out exploring. Now that we've done that, what I think we need to do next is upgrade our fins. So we've had the same fins this entire time here. So what I want to do, let's remove our fins. We have 2 silicone rubber, 1 titanium, and 1 lithium. That's gonna let us make an upgraded set of fins right here. The Ultra Glide fins. Streamlined construction enhances swim speed considerably by comparison to regular fins. So we're gonna make those really quick. Hopefully that helps us glide through the water a little bit faster. I should have done a comparison, but let's dive down here. Actually, it's a little bit faster. I think I actually do notice a slight difference. It's not very noticeable, but that's pretty cool nonetheless. Okay, so we upgraded our Seamoth, we upgraded our fins. Someone had mentioned to me that we probably should have repaired the drive core. If you guys remember, we had a data download, I believe. So right here it says drive core shielding breach. The Aurora's drive core is shielded by a thick metal shell, which breached in multiple locations shortly after the crash. Once breached, it will continue to leak radiation into the surrounding environment until breaches are sealed. After that point, the radiation in the environment will dissipate over time. This procedure should only be attempted with appropriate radiation protection and a fully charged repair tool. So, we have a repair tool, we have a Seamoth, we can get back to the Aurora crash site pretty much no problem. I'm going to get some water, get some food, and I think we'll head out here. Let me make sure I have my repair tool on me. Okay, we got ourselves some water. We'll go ahead and drink that. That'll get us to 94. And then we'll eat 2 peepers. That puts us up to 130 for our hunger bar. Things are looking pretty good. We got a new radio message. We'll listen to that before we head out.
Aurora. We're from a little transgov on the far side of Andromeda, and we have a saying there. There's no bad without the good, no good without the bad. Sounds like you tasted a bunch of the former, but that only means you're overdue a whole lot of the latter. Might just be we're in. We're scanning for somewhere to park. We'll be in touch when we find it. Sunbeam out.
Okay, so Sunbeam's actually gonna try to land here, presumably on the floating island that we found in episode 7. So we'll wait for another radio transmission from them, but hopefully they can actually get over here, and then we wouldn't even have to build that rocket that we found in the captain's quarters in the previous episode. So let's jump in our Seamoth here, head back over to the Aurora. Okay, oh god. I got a little turned around here, but I found another crash, and these dudes are not gonna leave me alone. It looked like there was a little glowing box over here, so I'm gonna hop out and we're gonna take a look at that right in front of us here. Got a data box with the alien containment unit, dude. That's what we needed. Okay, let's get out our flashlight here. Make sure there's nothing else in here that we're gonna need later on. Nothing in there. We do have our laser cutter if we wanted to get into the other rooms. It looks like we can open this door right here. Open this up. Okay. We got some different plant pots, I think, right here. Get out our scan tool. Yeah, it's a different style one than the one we've already found. Basic plant pot and a chic. Is that what that said? Chic plant pot? Okay, anything else? We got another vending machine over here. What is this? It's got like a water bottle in the center. Water filtration machine. Oh god. Oh Jesus Christ. How did we get zapped from in here? Did he come in here? I don't think they can come in here like that. Open up this door. That just goes directly outside. Okay. So we found a water filtration machine. We found the vending machine, a couple more plant pots. I think we did all right here. So let's try to head back out to the sea moth without getting electrocuted. Health's not doing too bad, but I think that's about it for this little area. Let's try to make our way now back up to the Aurora. Okay, we're back to the mushroom tree forest, so that's how I know we're at least in a close proximity of the Aurora. We just have to go up a little bit here. Alright, yeah, we're super close. Super close here. Okay, in through this front little port, just like last time. Around the corner here. Alright, we made it. Okay, let's park our sea moth, head on in here. Make sure we have our flashlight out. Through the front door, we're gonna go down. Now, where was the drive core room? I think it was through this doorway. Okay, this looks familiar. Up through here, through this doorway, down through the pipeline. We're gonna have to enter the prawn suit bay. We'll breach here. And then, do we want to go to the locker room, or do we want to go... I don't remember if we have to go through the locker room or the cabins. I think it was through the locker room. Let's head this way. Swim on in through the locker room here, through the other door that we had to cut open. Yeah, this looks right here. And I actually called this the dive room. I don't know if just a quick glance at the sign made me think it said dive room, but it's definitely drive room. This is the area we have to be at. Looks like the fire we put out is still put out, so we'll sneak by there. Okay, we have to watch out for the bleeders, because they will suck us dry. God, that sounds bad. Remind me to never say that again. Okay, repair the breach on this pillar. Then we'll have to repair the breach on the pillar directly behind us.
Further breaches detected.
10? There's 10 breaches? Okay, so we actually have to get in the water from the sound of things.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Okay, so there's 9 more breaches. Let's head over to the other side. Alright, shoot the gap here. See if there's any more breaches on these. I don't see one on that side. What about over here? Nothing over here. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to go under the water, and there's a ton of those little dudes in here. We're gonna have to make sure we got our knife in our quick slot there. I guess let's go for a swim. Try to stay away from those guys if possible. There's one right there, he's kind of tailing us. Alright, there's a breach right here. Got that one fixed.
Further breaches detected.
Keep working our way around here. Head over to the next one right here. We got tons of oxygen. I'm not super worried about running out of oxygen under here.
Containment breach repaired.
There we go.
Breaches detected.
7 more. This one will make it 6.
Containment breach
Nice.
repaired.
Okay, we got one hooked on us. We just gotta cut him off. Make sure he's dead. Let's kill as many as we can. It looks like they're all kind of gathering over here. Got one more. Nice. All right, we killed a couple of them. Think we should be good for a sec. Repair this up. Okay, that's 5 now. This will make it 4. I didn't think there were so many. I figured we'd have to come here, do those like the 2 up top, and then just turn around and leave. But we got 3 more. Now 2. There we go. Okay, 1 more. There it is. Right at the base. Alright. So now that we've repaired the drive core.
Radiation levels decreasing.
Okay. Cool, that's what we needed to do then. So now with the drive core fixed, that's gonna lower the amount of radiation in the area. So we're still gonna have radiation inside the Aurora for a little while, I wanna think, but here before too long, we'll be able to take off our radiation suits. All right, let's make our way out of here, dude. I've had enough of the Aurora. Up through here, and we are home free. Okay, back in the Sea Moth. So we got the alien containment unit, and now that we have that, I gotta make sure we don't see that spooky boy over here. There he is. God, dude, he's huge. But now that we have the alien containment unit, I think we'd actually be able to start breeding the bladderfish and peepers and stuff like that. So if we have the capabilities to do that, we could move our base over to the floating island. And I think that's what we're gonna start doing today. We'll check and see if we have a new radio message or not, and we'll play that, maybe get a couple bladderfish and get our water levels back up. But I'm pretty excited, man. I think island life is gonna be the life for us. All right, we got ourselves some bladderfish, and we do have another radio message here, so we'll go ahead and listen to that in a sec. But you guys will remember we found a water filtration system, so I want to check into that and see how that works. Do we still need to get bladderfish? Do we even really need the alien containment unit now? Okay, water filtration machine. Turns seawater into water and salt. An aerogel. How do we make an aerogel? Oh, and then there's the alien containment unit, so that just needs 5 glass and 2 titanium. Actually, that's fairly cheap. That's not too bad at all. Yeah, it looks like we'll have to figure out how to make aerogel. All right, let's drink up these bottles of water here. That'll get us to 87. We need a little bit of food, so I'm gonna grab a couple Chinese potatoes. Eat those quick, there we go. All right, so let's listen to this radio message before we set off.
This is Life Pod 7. Coordinates attached. Pod is structurally sound, but the fabricators bust. Requesting assistance.
7 out. Okay.
Signal coordinates corrupted.
Of course.
Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
LifePod 7 we actually have not found yet. All right, so let's see. What are we gonna need to build our new base? Probably quite a bit of titanium. The main thing I want to build is the big room right in the center. So let's see what we need for that. Just a bunch of titanium. Perfect. Okay, and then we're gonna have to make a couple of interior wall lockers, and that's just titanium too. Sweet. So if we just bring a bunch of titanium, I think we'll be all set. To make a foundation, what would we need? 2 lead. So we're probably gonna need at least 2 foundations. So let's grab 2 lead as well. We're gonna have to offload this quick. Let's get as much titanium in here as we can inside the sea moth. Perfect. Okay, let's grab a couple of lead actually, probably 4. Perfect, and then we'll finish it off with some more titanium. Nice. Okay, so we got a full inventory now. We need to go back to the same beacon. I have no idea where it is now, so we have to go back to Signal Aurora Rendezvous Point Dry Land. Let's drop off a single titanium. Okay, and then let's grab our beacon out of here. That way we can sort of pinpoint the new location. And I think we're all set. So let's hop in the sea moth, and we'll head off over to dry land right over here, the Aurora Rendezvous Point. So now we just need to find that same beach area that we found before, and that should be right about here, I think. Is this the beach that we pulled up on? I don't think it was. No, the beach that we pulled up on was a lot bigger than that. Was it this one? No, this one right here. There we go. So let's park the sea moth just over here so we have a little bit of light. All right, we are back on land. Let's get the habitat builder out. I think I want to start with the foundation. I don't want to get the waves glitching through the base though. I feel like that's probably a pretty good spot. We'll try this. We can always move it. We're not going to be wasting materials or anything like that. Can we get up on there though is the problem I think I'm going to run into. Could we just run and jump onto it? I mean, we could do that. Let's see if we can't build another foundation right here. Maybe we should scoot it over. Try to scoot it over a little bit. It's not gonna let us intersect that rock, unfortunately. Let's build this one. If it works, we'll get rid of the one I'm standing on right now. Yeah, actually, I can get up here a lot easier. So I think that'll work pretty well. So let's deconstruct this one, and then we'll reconstruct it just to the left a little bit. Starting with a foundation is probably our best approach because it's gonna make the total hull strength of our new base very, very strong. You can see it's already up to 14 just with the 2 foundations here. And this should give us pretty easy access to the island itself. We'll have to go get some more lead and come back so we can build more foundations, but I like this. I think this will be a good start for us. Let's get a multi-purpose room up here. Yeah, let's do one on the corner, actually. I think that'll work. And then we could have a door leading in, or a hatch leading in. right here. We don't have quartz to make a hatch, but we can do that. And we can't do a bulkhead here. That's no big deal. Okay, so let's see. If we did something like this, could we put a bulkhead on this is what I'm wondering. Hang on a second. Let's build another multi-purpose room here. Perfect. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. I think this is gonna look pretty nice. There's no stands coming off of it either, so it, like the main point of contact with the land is gonna be from the foundation. So I think that'll look pretty nice. All right, so we have the base of the base figured out. I'm gonna go try to find some quartz so we can at least get inside of here. And I'll see you guys here in a sec. Okay, maybe this is why the other people didn't stay here, because I don't see any materials, like, at all. There's tons of plant life, which is great, and that'll help us survive, but we're not gonna be able to build anything out here. Do I dare go down? Do I see if there's even anything at the ocean floor here? I wanna see what's underneath of us. I feel like maybe, oh God, this is scary. Jesus Christ, dude, it is so deep. Oh God, I don't want to do this. Okay, let's get this out at least so we can be a little faster. There's something. No, those are just rocks. Okay, we're still good. We're still good. There's a quartz deposit, but we don't have the materials to break that. God, this water's so murky. Yeah, I think we're gonna strike out on the quartz front, but at least we tried. Alright, well, it's daytime. We're a little ways away from the island, but let's hop back into Seamoth. We'll go back to the swag base, which kind of makes me wonder, what are we gonna name the new base over here? Paradise? I feel like we should just name it Paradise, right? Alright, so I got, let's see, some lead, I got 3 quartz, a copper because we're gonna have to make a solar panel, and I got some silicone rubber just in case we can get that bulkhead to work. So let's head back over there and see what we can make happen. Alright, back here at Paradise. Let's hop up on our base here. So, first thing we're probably gonna need is a solar panel. Now, I'm gonna put the solar panel over here, I guess for now. Actually, we could probably build it. Let's put it up here, if we can. If it'll let us. Oh, here we go. Put it right there. There we go. Alright, so now we're actually gonna have power here, which will be great. Well, we'll have power in the morning. It's not gonna matter too much, because we're not underwater necessarily, but I feel like the bases aren't gonna react that way. I think if we were to just put a hatch right here, I think that'll suffice. Let's put the hatch over here. Right there, I think will look pretty good. Okay, so there is no power.
Emergency power only.
But we're not using oxygen.
Offline.
So it does recognize that we're not actually underwater.
All primary systems online.
And now that the sun's out, the guns are out, I mean the power's on. This first area should be probably storage, and solely storage. So we're gonna line the walls in here with as many wall lockers as we possibly can. There we go, and finish this one off. Nice. Okay, so we have 3 storage lockers here, 3 over here, and 3 over here. So I'm gonna spend probably the rest of my day moving all of our stuff from the swag base over to here. I am going to deconstruct the swag base, but I will put the beacon back on the life pod. Actually, I'll just do that now. So we'll put the beacon back on the life pod. We'll leave the swag base for now. Once I'm done moving all of our materials and deconstructing that base and kind of bringing everything over here, I'll get rid of the swag base beacon. Okay, after a very, very long time, I think we are finally making our last run back to the swag base. We have most of it disassembled now. There's no more storage boxes on the wall. There's just the foundation and this little X-shaped compartment, I guess, and then these underwater exterior grow beds. So I don't know what the plan is with these necessarily. I know we're gonna need at least 1 creep vine sample so we can replicate sort of what we had here. So there's nothing else in here. All we have to do now is disassemble this compartment. That's that gone. Let's grab our beacon. We're not gonna need that anymore. And let's see, can we deconstruct the foundation? Okay, if we do that, it gets rid of everything. Was that a good idea? Can we reconstruct it? Nope, it's gone. It's all gone. That's all right. We already have a couple of grow beds over at the new place, over at Paradise over there. So there we go. That is the swag base completely disassembled. Now that we got rid of our creep vine, we're gonna have to come over here. I wonder if it matters, since the last creep vine that we had never developed those creep vine clusters at the base of it. I wonder if it matters the depth that they're at, but I also wonder if it matters if you take the sample maybe from a creep vine that has them. Let's head back to the sea moth, and we will head off into the direction of Paradise. That's our new base out there, and I'll kind of show you guys what I've been up to for the past, I don't know, 2 hours or so, maybe 3, actually. Yeah, about 3 hours. All right, we are just about there. I'm gonna try to stay underwater for a little bit, just so there's no spoilers. Not that it would really spoil a whole lot. I haven't really done that much. Kind of just put stuff away, but you guys will notice we have a moon pool over here again. It's actually above the water level, so if this looks a little bit deeper, that's because it is. The water level doesn't quite come up to the base of it. Got our sea moth docked in here. We rebuilt the modification station. That's going to stay in this area too. Coming through here, we have this L-shaped curve that goes into a little hatch right here. So that is the moon pool area. And then we have our pretty big deck now. Originally, we started out with just 2 foundation slabs. I went ahead and did one over here, and I did another one over on this side. We have a grow bed over here that doesn't have anything in it just yet. This grow bed has bulbo trees. These are actually a really, really good source for water, I found out, as well as the marble melons. We also have Chinese potato plants. Now, these are pretty good, but with all of these, other than the marble melon, it's a little bit different. But if you eat them, you have to make sure you don't eat the entire plant, because it will remove it and you'll have to start the growth cycle all over again. Whereas if you just eat a couple of them and leave the rest, it'll just keep reproducing the quote-unquote fruits, I guess. Even though this is a potato, it's a lot easier that way. So we have those 3. Those are all full. We have 1 solar panel there. We have 1 solar panel here and 1 here, as well as another floodlight right there. So that gives us a little bit of... Oh, nope, didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna put this away now. So it gives us a little bit of light out here on the deck. But let's take a look inside here. We have 1 main hatch right here. I think this was already here before. Coming right inside, we have our radio. We also have a medical kit fabricator right there. Dropping down into the main section here. This is just the single story area. Over there we actually have 2 stories, but we have all of our equipment in this chest. I have to stop saying chest. I keep thinking it's Minecraft. We have our battery charger right here. We have a miscellaneous storage box right there. Tit 1, Tit 2, Tit 3. Fiber and lube box we now have. We got our fabricator right there. Sulfur, which is honestly useless at this point, but it's probably okay just to keep around for now. We got our lead and salt, quartz, copper, miscellaneous. The cutest cat you've ever seen hung up on the wall with our little Arcade George toy that we found in the Aurora on a little shelf. That's the only place I could put him, was on that shelf. So I think he'll like it there. We got our rares chest over here. It's just our diamonds, rubies, and then that tablet we found on the island. Gold, silver, and lithium. So this is sort of our main staging area. Originally, I did like the idea of doing windows every other space, but honestly, having just 1 big storage room is probably better than putting windows everywhere. And we don't have a whole lot of quartz. Where's our quartz at? Right here. We don't really have a whole lot of quartz. We kind of lost some in the transition to moving over here. In through this hallway, this is what separates these 2 larger compartments. We have a little shelving unit with our blue cap that we found that I can't rotate around, so I don't know what it says, but we got that. We have the Aurora miniature model here, the little scale model. It's pretty cool. Got the prawn suit poster, the Aurora poster, and the natural selection poster right there. So coming through here, this is going to be our bedroom. This is all I got so far, but we do have a bed here. This is the double bed, so it's a little bit bigger than the standard one. And then if we head upstairs, this is where it gets really cool, guys. We now have the alien containment unit. So these guys, if you add 2 of each, as long as there's...
Fluid intake immediately.
All right, lady, I get it. As long as there's no predators inside the tank, they will breed and they'll stay alive just fine. You don't even need to add anything in the base of it. We will be sort of dressing up this tank later on, But these guys are breeding just fine. I've been snatching a couple bladderfish, making bottles of water, and going in there and slicing up some peeper for some cooked peeper, and they just keep reproducing. So things in there going really well. This is going to be sort of our fish tank area, I guess. I had it on the main floor before, but it's really hard to navigate around that. You guys can see it's pretty tight up there. So I think this is a good place to end the episode here. I don't know how long this episode's going to turn out to be. I wasn't recording for a majority of it, but I do hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, leave a comment, help support the Dream by smashing that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.